Welcome everyone to a Pro Dota commentary brought to you by Chales. Today's game will be M5 versus Rush. In this game you see the tag says Garage, however this was quite some time ago and they are now M5. I will go ahead and start by introducing the players. We have, sorry I didn't mean to pause there, we see G, Shirley F, Santa, NS, and Ace 5 on M5. Rush is iMad maybe? iMad Company? Possibly. Aim Bear, Lone, and Grace. G will be on the Windrunner, Shirley will be on the Spectre, Santa will be playing this Enigma, Witch Doctor will be on, NS will be on Witch Doctor. I believe Witch Doctor can be on NS. NS is that legendary and that good. We see Vengeful Spirit playing the Aces. I am going to go ahead and actually click in here as we see a smoked Scourge and a non-smoked Sentinel getting ready to run into each other. I'm going to favor the Scourge in this engagement just because of the smoke. As we see a stun going off on this Weaver, which was not really the right idea. Some bad focus fires. A few people attacking the Vengeful Spirit, a few people attacking the Witch Doctor. The Vengeful Spirit still does go down though. The Spectre almost getting ready to go down, running through the trees. Ooh, very, very close to a pretty nice play. The Scourge really kind of fudging up on that one a little bit. If they would have focused fire correctly, they would have been able to get at least that Vengeful Spirit and Witch Doctor. Possibly being able to follow that up with the kill on Spectre. And if you get all three of those, I mean, that's just, you can't ask for a better start to a game. However, they really kind of messed that one up. The Sentinel did as well. When you go on Windrunner, when you go on, I hate when they're in the same game together, and they usually are because they're both top tier picks. When the Weaver gets initiated on, he's really able to just Sakuchi away and really not able to make anything of it. And then they started to attack this Dragon Knight after that, which is the second, hero you really don't want to try to focus down at this point because he's such a tanky hero just naturally. As we do see a ward coming out here from the Scourge, as I'm not sure if this ward is going to block this creep camp because I know the magic bush ward is right here. Maybe a little bit of a misplace, as both teams throw down wards right here to block, not to block anything, but to just give a little bit of vision of this ramp right here compared to this one over here. For the Sentinel, this is a very defensive ward. Being able to get that ramp means that there's no way that the Scourge can go when they come in from bottom to gank middle without being seen. Now we'll go ahead and check, and apparently it does, as there are no creeps in this creep camp. Because you do get a little, it looks like you get a little bit of vision right there, and you're really not able to see anything. We see a Sentinel ward going down here just for that good protection of the bottom lane, as even if the Scourge decide to try to TP in and run around through back here, you will be able to see them. It's a little bit more defensive than, say, a ward up here and or a ward over here, or just a ward over there, or just that ward down there. Really want to be able to, keep that Spectre alive as long as possible, because the main keys to both these teams winning is Radiance. Radiance and Radiance only. The Weaver's Radiance and the Spectre's Radiance are going to be really huge in who wins this game. Whoever gets the Radiance first, in my opinion, is going to be the winner. And right now, to me, besides M5 being M5, they are having the Spectre in a real defensive tri-lane, which is going to be able to farm real well. And they're having this Weaver. The Rush are having Weaver going up against an Enigma, a very good hero in the laning phase, is able to deny a lot of creep kills, as well as those Eidolons doing a bunch of DPS. You're able to just regularly last hit deny better than the average hero. And having the Weaver's Radiance get picked up being so huge, you figured they would have wanted to run him in the tri-lane. However, when you pick a Dragon Knight, you're really not going to be able to do that, as the Dragon Knight can't solo versus anybody. So I'm not really sure I like this, because they go in on the Spectre. The Spectre gets stunned, cold feeted, frost nova'd, and it goes down. More right clicks go down as they Sentinel are able to bring down this Dragon Knight. A little over aggressive, where the Sentinel, I really don't feel like Spectre should have been up there trying to last hit on him or make a move on him. But I do believe that the Scourge can be very aggressive, as I believe they have more of the offensive tri-lane and have a little bit more power in that area. We see the Night Stalker was going to come in for a gank here, however, the Scourge seeing him, I with the ward and back up towards towers. The Night Stalker will now use the history and run back towards mid. But yeah, if I was the Scourge, I really wouldn't have this Weaver, you know, up at top going up against the Enigma. I'm really not sure that is the best idea. Middle, we will see the Night Stalker versus the Windrunner. I will give the advantage in that lane. I'm sorry I'm not scrolling over to the lanes while I'm talking about them either. It's just I really feel like this is going to be an action-packed tri-lane versus tri-lane, and I do not want to miss a thing. I'm definitely going to give the advantage to the Windrunner in that lane, as Windrunner can be a very good laning hero, and especially going up against the melee 1 versus 1. You really got to give the CSing advantage, being able to get those denies a lot easier, being able to just overall have a better lane. He has a little bit more nuking power than the Night Stalker. His skills also cost a little bit less, so he's able to get a little bit more of them off. Well, bottle crowing, as I assuming he will be, as this Night Stalker has his bottle, and so does this Windrunner. This Windrunner being, excuse me, almost a full level ahead. Oh, see, god damn it. As Bear ends up getting the last hit on the Witch Doctor, as they were able to be a little bit more aggressive. The DK being able to get away just in time to pop that salve and turn the Sentinel away. However, I can imagine how this went down, as there was a Frostbite, a stun by DK, and then that Cold Feet popped off, and then just a few more right clicks, and down went the Witch Doctor. This is what the Scourge need to do though. They need to be very aggressive. They need to keep this Spectre off lane. Because if that Windrunner is, you know, getting denied as often as he should be, as you do see 14 denies here coming on the Dark Crow, as Dark Crow appears to be focusing a little bit more on denies than on creep kills, which I believe